So the winner of the award this year is Shelby Bird, who is here in front, and Shelby's going to come up and say a few words, but I just want to tell you a little bit about Shelby. She recently completed 3 years at Maryland University College, where she was a senior manager for online prospect events, overseeing 150 plus events each year. Shelby oversaw a 150% increase in registration and attendance for online events. Gee, we could probably use you here, Shelby. That drew more than 15,000 new leads for the university. She collaborated with business units within the university and academic departments and created over 20 webinars designed for specific degree programs. And if there's any recruiters here tonight, I think Shelby's looking for some career opportunities. Who wouldn't be, right? Why not? While she's not designing and delivering training, she performs on stage and screen throughout the Washington metro area. Her most recent feature films, Purpose and Dead Secrets, are now streaming on Amazon. I didn't know that until she gave me this information. She was featured in a world premiere musical as part of this year's Capitol Fringe Festival in July, and has performed on stage around the region at Signature Theater, Kennedy Center, and Maryland Shakespeare Festival. So we're proud of Shelby. So Shelby, come on up.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you very much, Dr. Williams, and thank you to everyone here tonight for this opportunity. I wanted to take just a few minutes, less than 5, I timed it, to just say a public note of thanks to everyone involved with the program here at UMBC, especially honoring Dr. Cook and his amazing legacy. Thank you so much. For creating an opportunity that has really inspired and empowered many, many students. So to the graduates as well as to all of the faculty, from the bottom of my heart, I do say thank you to all of you. Just a quick note, so a lot of folks will ask, so how did you get from, theater and acting to training and development? And aside from, some obvious differences between, pay scale and job availability, we won't go into too much detail, but really performing and training are actually very similar with some of those skill sets when you think about it. Adaptability, flexibility, collaboration, improvisation, all of those things really can serve you well. So the transition actually was pretty easy to make. But if I were to sum it up in one word, I would have to say opportunity. And when I landed my first day job that ended up launching a whole new career for me, it was the leadership, the guidance, and the mentoring of the professional instructional systems designers around me at the National Highway Institute and the Federal Highway Administration who gave me those opportunities and the chance to learn and to practice and to grow in the job, which gave me my first taste of what ISD and instructional design was all about. So certainly couldn't have done it without a number of colleagues and now some very dear friends as well. So what I would just encourage everyone in the room tonight as you think about other colleagues or young people in your life that might be able to benefit from your expertise, give it a shot, because you never know what could happen when you invest in someone else's future. And my last note of thanks is to my husband, Eric, who none of this would have been possible. Nothing that Dr. Williams just said would have happened if it hadn't been for this man. And we just celebrated our 2nd anniversary yesterday. And so thank you, Eric, for making this possible. And I will just leave you with some words from Stephen Schwartz, one of my favorite composers from a little musical some of you might know called Wicked. And I'm not going to sing, but if you ask me to later after the presentation, I probably will, just so you know. But it goes like this. I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn. And we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good. Thank you all very much.